Good morning.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about this fire. I did read some comments and I got fired up over this. We'll talk about it.
Jason, don't worry.
Calm down, Jason. Quit reading comments. No, they actually, I'm glad we read them so we could talk about it. But I'm trying to get this. We normally put a couple of coals in there on the bottom to keep it burning good. And this morning, I just had the bag of the coals. And I crumbled it, I put it under, and then I put all the sticks, and now all the sticks are just straight up, and all the bag burnt. Oh. So it's gonna come down crumbling here in a minute, but
it's okay.
Yeah, it'll hold up good, keeps the flames going. But I was taking my morning Duke and reading comments from yesterday's video whenever we did the outdoor patio, pergola, gazebo, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I don't think it really has a name. But there were a couple of main comments, I guess. The main is, y'all will do anything to not build a house. Y'all will literally do anything to avoid building a house. We just want to watch you build a house. Why are you not building a house? Why are you not like these channels building a house? Why are you whatever? And then the other comment was, man, y'all waste a lot of really good, expensive lumber. Those are some of the main ones that a couple people said. I don't think anything's a waste if you're doing what you want to do with it.
Yeah, and they might be talking about cutoffs.
But we didn't really even show that. You know what I mean? It's not like we were stacking up cutoffs.
Even our cutoffs we're going to use.
Yeah, everything. And I even told Danielle because they're all going to be pretty close to the exact same length. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, we need to find something to do with these. There's a lot of them. And we always, and that's, I guess, we didn't talk about that in the video. But the 5x5 posts on the back that went in the middle were used. That we already had laying here.
Yeah. A lot of
all the metal, other supports, like all of it's just like leftover.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff on this build is leftover.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's kind of like when you don't have a building material list and you're kind of building stuff as you go and this and that, you don't know exactly how much stuff to get. And we're the type that's like, either we get a little extra. Well, hopefully it's extra, or you're gonna be short, and then you're gonna drive an hour back to go get one board. Yeah, so we always buy a little bit extra, and then we keep a pile, and to be able to utilize a lot of it on that build was phenomenal. It has honestly kept the cost in half. It truly, like all the metal on it, that's a massive chunk of the price. That's all reused. The 6x6 posts, those are expensive. Those are reused. A bunch of like 2x4s, stuff like that. So to some people it's a waste, but to us it's not. We just didn't. I guess we didn't think to explain that. Mm-hmm. We didn't think people would. You don't need to explain it.
Yeah, but that's kind of what this channel is for too. Little morning motivation for us.
Yeah, kind of wake up, get going.
Yeah, and then two, anything that we didn't even think to clarify or whatever, or stuff that does get brought up in the comments to like, hey, we'll clarify it here.
Yeah,
it's not like harping on the negative. It's just kind of.
It's just more of people don't understand because we don't explain it. And a lot of stuff I honestly think is common sense. I'm like, oh, they'll get it. And then I'm wrong. Every time I'm always like, dang it, we should have explained it. We should have, whatever.
Is that woodpecker?
Yeah. As long as it stays, that woodpecker's been going over to our post. Stay over here on this tree that's no good. But other people are like, man, y'all do anything but build your house. You guys, if y'all were like so-and-so channel or y'all did this or whatever, we're trying to do it right. We're honestly trying to do this the right way and allow proper time for the concrete and the post to cure.
The whole reason this project is started now was, so there's something when there's like a little bit of lull.
You're talking about the patio project.
Yeah. When there's like a little bit of lull with the house build, because again, things have to cure, or we're waiting on this or that or whatever. It's like, okay, when that's happening, we'll pop over here and work on that. That way,
why sit around and wait?
Yeah, there's things getting done.
And this is almost like everything's work. And someone said, "Oh, Danielle just does not look excited in this video," and I said, Our mission isn't to be excited in every video. Our mission isn't to be smiling every. Our mission is to build and to get stuff done that we want.
Fun fact, I think you guys already know this. I do not enjoy building.
No.
There's nothing about it that...
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun for me. I can think of a million other things I'd rather do, but it's
part of it.
Yeah, it's a part of it. So
I don't like busting ice in the winter, but you do it when you got animals.
Yeah.
And fun fact for anyone out there that's probably like, I can't believe Jason forced her to go out there. Anytime I can ever tell that she's really not in the mood to work, I'll be like, you don't have to. Like, you could stay inside, play video games, watch TV or whatever. And she's like, we just need to get it done. Yeah. And it's just one of those things that there's a lot of stuff that we don't want to do. I enjoy building. I enjoy building that and having fun with that over building a house, building a barn or anything like that. That's like a fun project. But to some people, it makes no sense. But to us, it's something. I guess this is where we're different than some channels. We've been there. We've done that. We know how it is. What's the main thing people want to watch on our channel? House build. We built an entire channel off of building up a house. Like, that's literally what we do on this channel. That's the biggest known thing. But we've wanted an outdoor area to hang out for a long time, and why would we not? Why would we not spend the time that we want to spend? It's our life, it's our money, it's our energy, it's us not being in a house and all that stuff, you know?
I think people that watch most of the things do know that too. That
we're just addressing people that don't understand.
Yeah, just more so what I was saying was because we've talked about it so many times that we need outdoor areas, and then we've even said if we build an outdoor area first before starting on the house, people will lose their mind, but that's just what we want.
And we're not here to live the life someone else wants for us. We're the ones living it. We're the ones paying for it. We're the ones building it. We're the ones that's in the camper. We're the one, and we're very much aware. We consume TV and social media and all that stuff. I know what sells on the internet. It's common sense. And for us and our channel is building a house. And we can either rush through it and get amazing views like we did in the past and get ahead of ourselves and get super stressed and it causes problems and all these things, or we can just go at our pace and do what we want, and it won't build the channel as big or anything else, but at the end of the day, this is my opinion, I think we make way more money than we ever could have imagined on YouTube, ever. I never thought I could make a dime off of YouTube, ever.
Hey, same.
Like, yeah. When I started YouTube, I literally thought, like, oh, I'll put this on there, just be for fun, we'll see what happens. And then the videos that I did put out were, like, woodworking, and it kind of went viral in my eyes. It got quite a bit of views without even attempting to try. And so then I was just, like, Googling. I was like, well, I don't really want to keep the job that I'm doing now. How do you make money? And so I did it, and I was just like, dang, if I can make like $500 a month on here, I would be blown away. Like, my mind would be blown. And I made $500, and it took many months to get to where I made $500 in a month. It took a long time, but I was just like, holy cow, this is great. Like, you can make money. Like, you can make money by, like, just videoing your life. Like, this is insane. And so the fact that I haven't had a quote-unquote real job in years because of you guys supporting and stuff, I used to care, but I don't care now about how many subscribers we have or how big the channel is or anything like that. Like, clearly everyone that does something wants it to be as big and bold as possible. I get it. But in the grand scheme of things, the fact that we get to just live our life, like yesterday was a miserable day. It was just misty and cold and cloudy, and we're very outdoor type of people, and I hate the weather. The fact that we got to work but stop when we want and do the things we want, and then do that's worth more than having a channel that's huge and doing all this stuff, but I'm miserable doing it. I've been there, I've done it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it, and it's I actually want to enjoy doing YouTube again.
I think people that are in the YouTube game, it goes through the same thing.
Absolutely.
Where it's like, oh, you get a pop, and it's like, this is the only thing that matters.
Grind.
Yeah. Just whatever you got to do to make it happen, you do.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the numbers are popping, you have to keep it going.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, you go through like, okay, that actually doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The massive income.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
The big numbers that you're watching, or it's cool. It's a cool thing, but at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know, it sounds cliche and dumb or whatever, but it's the truth. It's how we feel, at least. What do you care more about? Mm-hmm. Someone being like, dude, I watch your videos, I can't believe y'all have 1 million subs, or I can't believe y'all get 1 million views, or stuff like that. It's like, do I care more what other people think, or like on the daily what we're doing? That's what I care about. And at the end of the day, I'd rather have
it's a lot more peaceful this way.
Yeah, I'd rather have a great relationship and a friendship between us, doing what we enjoy, and building the house the way we want, and taking our time and doing it. And I told Danielle, I was like, man, I just feel like we're just in a whole different phase of YouTube right now. Mm-hmm. It's not the go, this is big, this is huge, it's popping, let's go, like, this is something, like, I don't know, it was magical, but in a weird way. It was a very cool experience, mm-hmm. and cool if it happens again. But I'm not going to...
We'll handle it very different.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sacrifice, I guess, my well-being to get there like we did before. Mm-hmm. As a lot of y'all know, like, over the last year, 2 years, 3 years, it's been wild. It's been interesting. It's been a journey. We've probably lost more people subscriber-wise, and then we've gained just as many back. We keep the same amount of views, mm-hmm. pretty much, but it's like new people. And it's because some people get mad at this, or some people get mad at that, or they're just mad at me for calling somebody out, or whatever it is, or they just want to see a house build. I'm not watching you no more. You don't finish the build, and you get caught up trying to please people, and I'm not a people pleaser, and I tried for so long, and I've learned I would rather please this person than anybody else, and if someone else doesn't like it, I don't care. And if it came down to YouTube not working, I had to go get a quote-unquote real job, so be it. My whole thing is, if YouTube can build up a property for us and pay for the house and the property and everything, then
that's amazing.
My mission is accomplished with YouTube. And if YouTube went away after that and I had to go get a real job, so be it, because what are we paying for? Mm-hmm. Literally, what are we paying for? Fun? Yeah. That's it. Like, it's not like we'd have to go work, 80 hours a week and do all this crazy stuff. It's just we're building a life that we love and enjoy. And right before this, I got a fire going, and Danielle was editing Crocker Life, and we were talking about our injuries, and Danielle's like, yeah, my elbow still hurts when I hit the thing, and we were talking about our knees, and, my knee, it feels better, your leg feels better, and you're like, man, my elbow, and I'm like, we just need like a week off, and Danielle was like, let's go to St. Martin, and I was like, I'll take just a camping trip, just anything, just to kind of like, have a little moment of like relaxation outside of here. And it's not the fact that we're miserable or we need to get away or anything. It's just like we haven't done anything in a long time. We haven't done anything that is I don't know the right word in the moment.
That like fills our cup or resets the battery.
Kind of like our yeah, I can't think of the right word. It's not a bad thing, but it's more of like I guess we're the type of people. I guess that's the only thing I can think to say is like recharge the battery. It's not that we're running on empty, and it's not that we're like suffering or anything like that. It's just more of like
we have the personalities of like
there's something. It's like a dopamine hit. I don't know the right I don't know the right word right now, but it's like
I just think we thrive, and stuff that we need is like camping and
excitement, in the moment type of things.
Yeah.
Like the worst thing that we could possibly do is plan something, because when that time comes, we don't want to do it. But if it's a last minute, hey, let's do this right now, let's go. We're very much
plan anything.
We're very much in the moment type of people, and it's like, to me, it's like a big dopamine hit. It's a big rush. It's a big I don't know. I thrive off of moments like that, and
it literally can be doing the same thing, but if we planned it 3 days before, when the time comes,
I probably don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But if it's, in the moment, let's do this.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah,
let's go.
Yeah, it's got to be that way.
Yeah, that's why a lot of times it's kind of funny, but we don't really, very rare do we plan on going hanging out with Paragon. Normally it's like, hey, we're going to do this. We don't have this. We have to run to town and get this. What are y'all doing? And they're like, oh, we're finishing up a project or whatever. Like, cool. What if we swing by? Yeah. They're like, cool. And it's just like, let's go. Like, we're pumped. Let's get out there. And we'll go sit there and we'll watch TV with them. We'll just sit. Games. Yeah, it's not like talk. We're doing anything crazy, but it's just like like, let's go. And it's stuff like that like, with the house build. And I guess this is something a lot of people don't talk about. Maybe we're just different. I don't know. But with YouTube, again, it's very obvious. People, I mean, just read comments on anybody's channels of anything. They want to see what they want to see, and they want to see it now. And they don't, clearly not you guys that are super awesome, not commenting it. I'm talking about the people that actually comment. Those people don't care about those people. They just want to watch what they want to watch. It's their TV show.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because, to be fair, it is a show.
Yeah.
It's a show for them, and there's this weird disconnect.
That we're real people.
Yeah, with YouTube, and because we're putting out content, and it is entertainment, but it's just like, it's weird. It's us.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So it is like, I get it, because if you're watching a show and it gets boring, you're like, dang, come on. But that's
all scripted. This is like real life.
Yeah.
And you're not watching HGTV and they're building a new house every week or whatever. And there's some people out there that have been building for years, and they have the same consistent views, and they do very, very well and all that. And more power to those people. I think they figured it out. They post once a week. They probably keep 99.9% of their life off of the internet. They do their own thing, and so be it. But we're very, at least for myself, I'm very open. I don't care. I'm very much, I wear my heart on my sleeve, whether it's good or bad, and it doesn't bother me if it rubs people the wrong way. It doesn't bother me if like, people love me one day and hate me the next. Like, it just doesn't. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I am who I am. But a lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people are just, they hide everything, or maybe not even hide. They just keep it to themselves, and everybody's different with it. And I think
there's no right or wrong way.
It's a personal thing. It's how people are. But I'm just a very open, wear my heart on my sleeve type of person, and that's why I have a lot of enemies or no friends or whatever it is, because
when people start saying stuff about you, you try and clear it up.
Yeah, but also it's like I just am who I am. And whenever, if I start seeing stuff that I don't like, I'm just going to say it. And most of the time, those are the people that people don't like. People like people that they could do what they want and then go on with their day. And I'm just not that guy. And I would rather have one friend that's solid and awesome than 100 fake friends. And, I'm not here to build a reputation on YouTube about being a nice guy. That's not me. If you meet me in person and we actually have like a real genuine conversation and a good interaction, like when have I ever been mean to somebody for absolutely no reason? Never. Yeah. Never. Like literally never. I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet until you change that. Until you make me not be the nice guy. And I'm not here to have to build up a reputation to be a nice guy. I don't care about that. I'm here to build up my life, and if you're getting in the way or causing problems or causing stress or whatever, get the out of my way. I don't have time for it. And it's the same thing as far as like comments and stuff go. Like there's so many videos out there about me, there's so many channels about me, there's so many whatever, and it used to be I used to be like, oh, I hate these people, oh whatever, and I'm like, it's like we said yesterday, I think, if my purpose in life is to give you a purpose to hate me and give you something to do all day, I don't care, because all you're doing is helping me. All you're doing is promoting my stuff, whether you like me or hate me or whatever. You know, it's like you're not hurting me.
I was say, even if it wasn't helping, it's on our end or whatever. At least it's, again, the whole purpose is that it gives somebody a purpose throughout their day to spend their time. So, I mean, whether it helps us or not, it gives somebody a purpose.
Yeah, so be it.
How did we get on
just talking about wearing my heart on my sleeve?
Oh. House building too.
Yeah, but it's because people get upset at things, and it used to. I wouldn't say it bothered me.
The only thing that bothers you is when people start to say like rumors that aren't true.
If a rumor's not true, then I'll say some stuff. But it doesn't bother me if people.
Not even like stuff you're going to put out your truth.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't bother me if people want to be like, he never finishes anything, he can't build, he's not good at this, whatever. It's like, look, I'm the one doing it. Y'all are the ones watching, not doing anything. So it really doesn't bother me in the slightest. Like, again, the fact that my life is built off of my life, who gets to say that?
That's crazy.
Who gets to truly say that? Who gets to say, I make a living by showing people my life? That's insane. That's if you would have asked me 20 years ago, before social media was a thing, hey, one day do you think you'll be known to people in the world, and then the fact that you just film your life, like you won't have to work a real job, I'd be like, you on drugs. Like you're on drugs, that's not even fathomable. Like that's crazy. And the fact that I get to do this every day and wake up, and Danielle doesn't have to go work at the hospital every day, 40 hours a week, doing all this stuff because YouTube helps supplement the income that Danielle doesn't have to go do. The fact that we get to be together and hang out, like, it's insane to me. It's crazy. So why would I let stupid people try to ruin that for me? I'm just going to build my life. And one of the things that Danielle and I really want is that right over there, to hang out, to have fun. And if people don't like it, they just don't have to watch, and that's fine. And we're going to build our house the right way. We're going to try the best we can to do it. We're not professional. We've definitely never done anything like this before.
Yeah.
So we're learning along the way, and we're finding out, like, I watched videos. This is what I want you guys to even think about if you were considering doing anything like this. I watched videos of a couple of people picking up metal trusses and putting them up, and I thought, oh, me, you, Jeremy, and Chrissy could do that. And I 100% thought, I watched them do it, it looked easy, we could do it. Well, guess what?
We can't.
We can't.
Yeah.
And the people that built these trusses did a phenomenal job, did them very much overbuilt than what I thought. Literally, built them way beefier than I thought, and they are heavy, heavy, heavy. And you watch people online, and it doesn't click that, oh, they made it look easy, but they didn't show the struggles. They didn't show any of that. We were just talking about that this morning.
Yeah, it was this morning. Is like, and I think we talk about this sometimes. Can be the problem with YouTube, or a lot, just social media in general, especially Instagram. Just those type of things where it's just a snapshot or just this little video that all the troubles are edited out, where it just makes everything look picture perfect,
fun and peachy.
Yeah, to where whenever I'm building, but I'm not peachy about it, I guess it's like there's something wrong there. Yeah, it's like, but that's normal. Yeah, this is normal.
Anybody that I've known on YouTube that has done a project with their significant other, whether they say it in video or not, they argue about stuff, they end up fighting, they have bad days, they have good days, some days it's not going well, one person doesn't know what they're doing, the other person wants the other person to know what they're doing. There's
YouTube, my best friends, they were remodeling their house, and they just, on the way to Lowe's, I could just feel it. It just, it was like, it's happening today. We're working on a project, but like at Lowe's, the arguing starts. Yeah. It's just like,
it's just the way it is.
Yeah. But it's not, we didn't argue on that or anything, but it was just more so
on what?
That.
No. I'm saying in general. Yeah. Just in general building. There's been days that it ain't going well, and I'll literally tell Daniel, you might as well just go in because I'm not in a good mood today.
Yeah, you go because you take it personal.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna take it personal because I'm gonna be in a bad mood, and you'll be like, well, what did I do? And it's like, it's not you, it's this. I don't feel like talking right now because it's not going well. I'm trying to figure it out. It's whatever, and it's like not me being mean. It's just more of like I'm frustrated. It's like, how many times have y'all been at work over the years of your entire life and it didn't go well, and you wish you weren't at work, you wish you weren't around people, that's life.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. But a lot of people on the internet don't show that.
And then back to the trusses again. It's like, saw a video, looks easy, we got this. No. Whenever you watch YouTube, you just kind of go into things a little bit ignorant.
False pretenses.
Yeah, very much so. And then, especially like building, you're like, okay, we can do this. Yeah. And then you go a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger, and it's like, and the next thing you know, you're in over your head. And
there's just a lot of stuff that, honestly, at the end of the day, I'd rather have a smaller channel where we're comfortable, we're happy, we're just showing people what it is and how it is, and I'd rather do that than chase the numbers, chase the views, chase the money, chase all that. I think everyone...
And put out like a false...
Yeah, I think everyone on YouTube goes through it, and I know there's some people that are like, I've never done that, I've never done anything like that. Well, I don't mean to sound mean or anything, but you probably aren't getting a ton of views on your video and you haven't got a massive pop, and then when you get that massive pop, you're like, holy cow, I got to keep this going. And that's not me being mean, that's me being real. And you ask anybody that's honest with you, that has a pretty good sized channel, I've listened to every podcast you could possibly think of people that I have liked on YouTube or whatever. Types of,
genres.
Yeah, and they all go through the same thing. They all go through people hating them so bad. They'll go through
people using them,
people starting rumors. But I literally just watched a podcast with Theo Vaughn, and it was Mr. Beast. He has the largest YouTube channel in the world, and he had so many accusations against him just recently, and he's like, it just is what it is. And then he has stuff too where he'll have, because he's huge. He'll hire all these employees. He's like, there's employees bashing me online that I've never even met. And they're bashing me, people are trying to get something out of it. And it has become a thing where it's easier to get known by bashing someone than it is to actually work hard. And that has become a thing. And I know, Jason, you're the biggest one. Well, look, it worked, didn't it? A lot of y'all know, huh? If I'm the one out there bashing everyone, y'all know. If that's the way y'all think I built my channel, then
Well, not since I've been around. You haven't bashed.
Well, it's for the
okay,
people saying
to
it.
clarify.
Yeah. It's for those people that are like, well, you did. Well, then, but you know me, don't you? So either you knew me from building or you knew me from bashing somebody, and you stuck around either way. But the thing is a lot of people now, like, if you get on Netflix or anything like that, every documentary is calling out. What's the one?
Lisa Frank.
Lisa Frank. I just heard someone talking about it. I'm like, what? And I guess all these people, there's accusations. There's everybody. Don't get mad at me. Everybody loved Trump back in the day before he started going into politics. Once he got into politics, everyone started hating him. Whether you like him or hate him, I'm not saying I like him or hate him. It's just an excuse. Calm down, people. Or not an excuse. It's an example.
Jason's Mr. Example.
Yeah, it doesn't. People love you until they find a way to take advantage of you to get known, and it's just the way it is. It's the way life has become over the last couple of years with social media and all this stuff. And it's anytime you hear these,
It's typically something smaller taking advantage of the bigger.
absolutely,
Yeah.
And why it doesn't make sense the other way around.
Yeah.
What do you get out of that?
Yeah.
I don't think Trump's going to go after some tiny person and accuse him or something. He's going to be like, get out of here.
Yeah.
But it's just so interesting how, like, accusations come out 20 years after or whatever it may be. And it's like, well, why did you wait now? Oh, because you have something to gain. And it's always something. People hold on to things for a long time until there's time to cash in on it. And it's a weird world we live in, but at the end of the day, we're just going to be who we are, and we're going to build what we want to build, and we're going to build it in the time we want to build it. We're going to build it how we want to build it, and we're going to do some funny skits in our videos, and we're going to have fun, and we may post a video this week, we may not. We may there was a time where it was Coffee Crockers, Crocker Life, Crockers every day, no matter what. We're gonna do this, and we became miserable.
Not
and
Crockers every day, but
there was a time.
We were working on it.
Yeah, but there was a time.
Yeah.
Where it was just video every day, not stopping, every single day, not stopping, and
even when we were on vacation, I was just so much on the Crocker, like the grind of it. You were like, you've got to stop.
Well, fun fact too, the first trip we ever went to Colorado, you weren't happy with me all that much because I wanted to film and you just wanted to be on vacation. And I'm like, it's just part of my life. I don't know.
And
like,
but let's just
enjoy it. I'm like, yeah, but this is part of my life.
And then the second one was whenever we were in the mindset of go, post. This is the only thing that matters. And because you're just riding that wave. And then that's how, and I was getting like pissed while on vacation because we weren't like posting or getting enough content.
But then we weren't enjoying the vacation.
Yeah, and you were like, I remember we were in the car and you're like, something's got to change. Like, you've just got to stop. You've got to stop. And I'm like, but this is our job.
So basically, the first year I was this way, she was this way. The next year we switched. And then the third year we just said, all right, we meet in the middle.
Yeah.
But that's like a hard part of it is, if you're on social media, you have to be relevant. You have to stay posting. You have to keep going. You have to. I mean, it's just the way it is, and it just will suck you dry. And I don't know.
I think people can be like that in most fields too, because even like nursing, if you stay on that grind. Like there's a time where I was doing nothing but overtime for months on end, and I maybe would have one day off a week, but it's just like you're just kind of like chasing that, and then it's just your life is miserable.
But you do rely on other people because that's your business to take care of people. But if you post on social media and then you stop, social media cares about algorithms and your consistency and all that stuff. So it's a job that you can't really just stop. If you've ever watched a channel, they post, and then they don't, and then they come back and post again, they're not going to do as well. It's going to take a long time to build back up. And that's the hard part is when the iron is hot, you got to strike. And if not, it's a lot harder. And
so we figured out
we found
how to do it in a healthy way.
Yes, we found a happy medium, and we're very, very...
So we're building outdoor space.
Yeah, and that was our happy medium. It's a project that's still something we want. It's still video content for people that actually care about us and want to see us just build our life. And it's something fun. It's something that while we're building a house and we have to wait for certain things, we'll work on that. And then guess what? That's where we're literally going to be hanging out. Like, that's going to be our happy place. That's going to be our let's chill out. And we bring the dogs in the camper as much as we can, but we can't fit all of them in the camper at the same time. So we can just sit there and hang out with them. And to some people, that's stupid. But to us, it's everything.
That's
it's
like truly like our happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why am I going to chase someone else's happiness and for their viewing sake when I can just chase our happiness and just be good?
How you gonna wrap it up to have them relate?
I just did.
Oh, okay.
I
was gonna see what magic you can do.
Baby, don't question me. I got this.
I'm not questioning. I was just wondering.
So, in life, if you ask somebody, and a lot of y'all are older, what do you care more about? What are things that made your life better? Yes, money helps, clearly. But would you rather just have a good life that was meaningful and you had fun and you enjoyed it with the people you enjoy? Or would you rather be stuck at work every day? And I was always taught you work until you retire. And then when you retire, you can live life. That was my whole life that I was told that. At school, at home, everything. And then I watched my parents work. And the moment they retired, they got sick and stuff happened to them. And I would rather live life now than work for that. Because at the end of the day, when you work for a job, and let's just say I get off YouTube, today's the last day and get off YouTube, guess what? There'll be some people that will be sad about it, but everyone else will just start watching somebody else.
Well, the world keeps turning.
That's right. You work a job, you get fired, you die, you get let go, whatever. Guess what? You're replaced tomorrow. You can put everything you have into something, and then the next day you're replaced. But you can't replace memories. You can't replace good times. You can't replace those things. Those are things that you can live with forever. Like, there's actual physical things that you can lose and it'll be gone. But I would rather make a memory and have fun and enjoy life while I can. And that's what we're doing. We chase the things that we thought we were supposed to do. We did the things we thought we had to do. We thought as far as YouTube, you had to pump out videos and to keep people pleased, and you had to do this type of stuff. And we found out at the end of the day, yeah, it was great. It was fun. It was a rush. It was all that. Being able to put a meetup on and have hundreds and just it was insane. It was a circus to be able to have this and sell out hotels and do all this stuff and to be able, like, I was a kid that wanted to be in a band and live that lifestyle, but I got to do it through YouTube, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed those memories. But I guess I'm just at the point now where I just rather it be chill. And I don't want that anymore. I don't want that life. I don't want that struggle. I don't want any of that. I'd rather just have awesome memories and enjoy life with the people I care about and live every day the best that I can. And it's just where I'm at. I don't care what other people want me to do. I just don't. I'm just gonna do me. And if you like me and you want to be around me, cool. If not, there's a million other people out there that you can watch or hang out with and get along with or whatever. But just enjoy life and enjoy the life that you want, because you're the one living it. If I've learned anything, don't be a people pleaser. That gets you nowhere. That gets those people somewhere. They get what they want from you, and then they'll bounce.
They'll stab you in the back.
Yeah, they'll bounce quick.
Yeah.
It happens over and over, and I know all y'all at home have dealt with it.
Yeah.
Whether it's from friends, family, coworkers, whatever, it'll happen. You know deep down, follow your gut. You know deep down who you should keep around and who you shouldn't. You know deep down what you want out of life. And I literally thought about this yesterday. And no, we're not selling the place. No, we're not leaving. But I was like, man, how awesome would it be just to sell this property, have the money, throw it in a bank account, buy like a boat, and go live on the beach in Florida. I could probably live the rest of my life, literally.
Oh, yeah.
Just with the money we had, that we sell everything here, buy a little boat, go live very peaceful, very simple. We don't need much. We just all we would need is food.
Yeah.
And I could be the happiest person the rest of my life, just chilling, doing whatever. And it used to be a thing of you work your 40 years at a career and then you travel the world. I think so many kids these days have figured it out of like, no, I'm going to go live while I'm young.
Yeah.
And I think part of it is people watching the older generation not be able to live the life they actually want. And then the other half is like, it's just so expensive to live.
But
let's find a cheap way.
Yeah. Also, it's never too late like that. You got that email, or we got the email.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody who went camping in Colorado for the first time after watching us. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
And they loved it.
Yeah.
And it's go live life now, because one, you're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised your health tomorrow. You're not promised money tomorrow. Everything could be taken away. Go live life and do what you want. And for us, it's building our property here. Yeah. And do what we want.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So there we go.
Yeah. So about 4 people will understand what we were talking about this whole time. And maybe one person will take the advice and go live life the way they want, and that's worth it to me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm chasing different things in life at this point, and I'm chasing what we want, and that's honestly, at the end of the day, I love a lot of people out there, and a lot of people mean a lot to me, but at the end of the day, not one opinion outside of this circle right here means anything. But what's going to change what we're doing. It's just the way it is. I do appreciate people's opinions. I do appreciate their input. I love a lot of people. But at the end of the day, we're living our life, and I don't dictate what anyone else does. I don't care what anybody else does as long as they're happy. And
yeah,
that's all I care about.
As long as they're happy.
Yeah, I don't care what you do. You can go dig a hole and live in it if that's what makes you happy. I don't care. Well, you can go skydiving. You can go live on a beach. You can collect rocks. I don't care what you do. If it makes you happy, that's I would much rather live life collecting rocks if that's what I love than go work a job in an office that I hate to make money to do what? To live for the weekend only because you're at work all the time? Like, I don't know. So that's kind of where we're at. We worked and worked and worked, and we made this our career and our job, but we're lucky enough because of people that watch 42 minutes of a video of us talking. Y'all care enough about us that we can do what we want, and it has created a life for us. So we're just going to live our life, and we know that it makes y'all happy that we're happy. And that's wild to me that some of y'all are complete strangers. We don't know your name. We don't know anything about you. We don't even know what you look like. We don't know if you're male or female or they, them, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Y'all support us, and it's wild to me. It's absolutely freaking wild to me.
It was crazy.
And we get to live the best life we possibly can because of that, and we appreciate it. We truly do. And I would rather get however many views this video does than go viral every day and be miserable. Yeah. And that's just how we feel.
Truly.
So hopefully you guys have a great day. I don't know why y'all watch us, but we appreciate it. All right. Bye.